We had the winner of the Valley Sprint Car feature at Valley Speedway last night. Kind of different because LA Raceway did not run last night because of the hot weather. They're going to run on Tuesday night. We'll talk more about that here coming up in a little while. So Tuesday night races at LA Raceway, and Mitchell will be there for that. But last night, with the night off from LA Raceway, it was at Valley Speedway, and he's joining us right now. Mitchell, congratulations. Valley Speedway picked up a win. How you doing?
I'm still in bed, but I'm doing all right.
Well, I'm sorry to wake you up so early, but I saw that you won out here last night, and you've been winning so much lately. We had to get you on the show. It's kind of a last-minute deal, but I appreciate you getting up joining us here this morning.
Oh, I ain't mad at you. It was a lot of fun. It seemed like we've been struggling with the non-wing car a lot this year. And I actually had all 4 torsion bars, all 4 shocks, and different wheel spacing on the car last night than I did last time I won there. And I'm still scratching my head. I don't know.
Well, tell us how you did it last night.
So that's a secret. I can't tell you.
Well, kind of walk us through how you picked up the win.
Well, I started 4th row, and I was kind of running the bottom a little bit. And then when I got by a few cars, I think J.D. Black, Josh Stevens, and Ken Potter kind of had about a straightaway on me by the time I got up to, I guess, 4th, and then it looked like they were running the top, so I went to the top and tried that, and I caught them pretty fast, and as soon as I caught them, we got the lap traffic, and then just things got crazy. Everybody started going everywhere, and I guess I just kind of got lucky, made the right decisions at the right time, because I went around all of them through lap traffic, and wasn't even real sure how I did it, because I didn't even, there were so many cars and dust and everything, I couldn't see that well. I didn't even know I was leading. I knew I got by Josh and Kenny, and I didn't see JD. I guess I watched the video. I saw JD had dropped down to the bottom real low, and I went around 2 lap cars and JD at the same time, so I didn't even see JD. And went by a couple more lap cars, and I was sitting there thinking I was running second, and the caution came out, and we're idling around there, and I didn't have anybody in front of me. So I didn't even know I took past the lead there, so that was kind of neat. So I'm not real sure exactly how it happened. Just made some good moves in lap traffic, I guess.
Yeah. Mitchell and Scott, man, what's your take so far on the new Wingless Auto Racing Series? That's something that Tony Crank and those guys have been working hard at trying to make a go of. How would you assess their season so far as a series?
Well, I mean, it sure seems like it's getting popular, locally around here, and I like those guys. I feel bad for them because it seems like everybody's always complaining and giving them a hard time. And I hope people don't run them off, because everybody complains so much. And I kind of like to see it get going. I mean, it's kind of neat. I mean, we've got a really cheap race car we're running non-wing, and that's what's kind of neat about it. But I'm still kind of a fan of the wing cars myself. I mean, I've been lucky enough to have a ride up at Eagle, Nebraska in the 360 cars, and I tell you what, that to me, that's the funnest thing. I like driving the wing cars the best, and it is fun to get in a non-wing car every now and then, but I wouldn't want to do it like nonstop all the time, nothing but non-wing, because I like to go fast, and I really enjoy the wing cars. But I like what they're doing. It's pretty neat, and I'm having fun with it. You're all. Last night was fun, so I can't.
Right.
If I could run like I did last night every night, then I'd probably like running non-wing cars a lot more.
Hey, Mitchell, you brought up Eagle. Big word come down this week that they're going to drop the 360s up there in favor of the IMCA 305s next year. They say the car count's down a little low. I think it's dipped down as low as 15 cars, but it's somewhere average about 16, 17 cars every week. I think that's a huge blow for sprint car racing, and I'd like to see what your take is on that, because I think when that car count gets down that low, I think that's a knee-jerk reaction really right now. I think that if they would just stay with it, that things will rebound. I think that's more a state of where we're at in motorsports more than it is sprint car racing. What do you think about them dropping 360s up at Eagle?
Man, I'm a little bummed out about it, really. I'm not really in the gossip loop up there, so I know there's a lot of rumors going on and all that, and I'm not really in it. And I just kind of went to the drivers' meeting up there, and the track owner was pretty ticked off about some of the stuff he was reading on the internet, and well, I don't think he should probably be reading that stuff because anybody gets behind a computer and thinks they know it all, and I don't know. I just don't think he should have been reading that stuff. And I think it sounded like he got mad about a lot of stuff people were writing on the internet, and then that ran a lot of people off, and that kind of hurt the car count. And now that the car count's hurt, he's going to go 305 racing, and I hate to see it. I mean, that's like one of the I've raced all over the place, and that's one of the funnest, best places to run a car, and I just think going 305 is really going to hurt it. And the fans up there, I mean, they go up there to watch sprint car racing. I mean, that place is awesome. I know you've been there, you've seen it, and
right.
I think it's really going to hurt it.
I mean, I'm shocked about the car count going down because they used to draw plenty of cars in years past. I mean, I'm amazed by what's going on up there.
Yeah, I remember I took probably 4 or 5 year break from there, but before I started driving for Brent Morris up there, I think it's been 4 or 5 years. And 4 or 5 years ago, our average car count the last time I ran for points up there was 39.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I remember you'd have to run first or second in the heat race to make the A out of the heat. So, and then, this year they'd have B features every now and then. And, there's usually around 20 cars. It's still putting on a really good show. But,
hey, Mitch, let me ask you about the 305s. So, in your opinion, if they do this IMCA 305 deal that they're wanting to, and I guess basically what it is, it's the Race Saver motor, from the way I understand it. If they go with that up there, do you think that they'll have more than 17, 18 cars when they start that up?
No, everybody's mad. I don't think they're going to have any cars. And doesn't those IMCA cars have those stupid little wings?
Yeah,
they don't look like real sprint cars.
16 square wing.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think it's going to hurt it, but I hope he changes his mind.
Race Sabers, those guys, they run I believe they run a 20 square, if I'm not mistaken, a 4x. Oh, is it it's a 20 square wing. So, and they do allow the guys like what you run, when you run the 25 square wing, they do allow you guys to add a little weight. I think it's like 50 pounds if you want to run your big wing with your not your Valley motor, but your LA Raceway motor. So that's all they do is put penalty on you on the wing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't really looked into it that much.
Yeah.
Well, we've looked into it because, with Lauren, we're wanting her to run some of those races, and they've got that big 305 race down there at Lone Star Speedway, and then they have that $5,000 to win race out there at Las Cruces. We'd like to get her out to those 2 races once she gets a little more experience under her belt. So.
Yeah. Hey, Mitchell.
Yeah, the one time she outrun you, darn it, if somebody didn't outrun both of you.
Oh, yeah.
I told her, I said, all you got
night
to win is outrun that yellow car down there. If you can beat Mitchell Moore, you can win. Because you were winning everything down there. And the one night that she did get around you, by God, there was somebody else that beat her.
Yeah, there were 2 people around it that night. That was crazy. I felt like my car was pretty good, and 2 people went by me. But I don't know.
You've been pretty dominant down there the last couple of years, bud.
It's been fun.
Yeah, you remember that? That maybe it's because I was there that night, Mitchell. That's the only time I've been down there all year. And Chad Goff had a great night. Maybe I had better show up next time at LA Race. Hey, by the way, are you going to go to Atchison tomorrow night, where the Wingless Auto Racing is going to be battling that new racetrack up there?
Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to try to run with those guys as much as we can. I mean, trying to support them and like what they're doing. So, and it fit into my schedule with the 360 racing and also with Lamont. So, I'll just run there whenever I can, and my schedule's open for tomorrow, so I guess I'm going.
Your thoughts about this new Atchison racetrack?
I don't know. I saw pictures and it looked pretty small. Ask me after tomorrow. I don't know.
Hey, Mitchell, you've done it all, man. You've ran 410s, you've ran 360s, doing the 305, doing non-wing. You've been doing this a long time, man. I mean, really, for a guy your age, you've done a lot, haven't you, in your career? You got to feel pretty blessed. Everything, even though you might prefer to be out there running with the national tour or doing something like that, or running more 410 races, you got to feel pretty blessed how your careers went.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still got to pinch myself every once in a while. Or, usually when I see my name on the side of somebody else's race car, I'm like, I can't believe people let me drive their race cars. There's a lot of people that would kill to be in my position. I've been a hired driver since '96, and it seems like my butt's always been in the seat of something, and never really an off weekend. So, and I don't really feel like I'm all that good. It's like I win at the local level, but that's about it. I just still can't believe people let me drive the race car. So I'm going to ride this wave as long as I can. I'm having a lot of fun, and when people quit calling me, I'll be done because I don't have any money.
I think I know why you. I think I know why you're so fortunate, Mitchell, because you're such a good guy. You're an easy guy to work with when you're a hired gun, man.
I thought it was my smashing good looks.
I don't know about that. That you perform, not only are you a good guy, you win races.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a black 91 that you were driving up there at Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you made the national tour race. I think both times you drove that car, we were up there, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah. I don't want to just make it. I want to win it.
Well, I know, but I mean, you got in, and sometimes that's tough to do up there at Eagle, man. A lot of
there were some big
hitters show up at that deal.
There were some big names behind me. I mean, that was kind of cool to pass them. That night there was a big hole going in the top of three, and first few people that tried it dumped their car, and then we had to run the B, and I went to the top and went around the outside of the hole above the cushion, past Wayne Johnson, and I don't remember who all else, but, we won the B there, and that was kind of neat, but, I wanted to do that in the A.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Mitchell,
I'd still like to give that a shot to run that national tour or something like that once, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, I'd have to quit the job, but, hey, that'd be cool.
Yeah, if it paid, you're on your way, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to think twice about that.
The show, man. Congratulations on the
win. All
win.
right, thanks for calling.
Keep it up, bud.
All right, I'm going back to bed.
Congratulations, Mitchell. We
Mitchell.
appreciate you getting up.
All right, see you.
All right, thank you. There he is. Good guy, man. We woke him up out of bed. He comes on. Not everybody would do that, but congratulations to Mitchell for winning last night.
Yeah, he's a gasser. He knows how to stand on it, and if somebody gives him a good ride, he could carry it. There's no doubt he has the talent to do it. So
yeah.
Mitch Moore been the most dominant 305 driver down at L.A. Raceway for a couple of years. I think he go an entire season without losing a race down there. I think maybe only one race in the last couple of years he's lost down there, or one or two. So he knows how to do it.
He's going to be a busy guy over the next few days. Tonight at Eagle and tomorrow night at Atchison, and then he's got Tuesday night back at L.A. Raceway. So a lot of things going on.
Living the dream.
Oh yeah. Jumping back and forth from wing to non-wing, and sometimes having both cars at the track at the same time, and that's a pretty tall task to run two cars no matter what you're doing. So we see that a lot, but it's a pretty tough situation.